WSU Dynasty is back. And we have got the Utah State Aggies coming into town this week. I don't believe... Actually, no, I do believe. We have some recruiting visits. Let's check out who that might be to start this baby off. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. But Tony Laporta, 4-star. I know he is not in for a visit, but 4-star wide receiver. Like, okay, we can work with that. We've got LaMarcus Floyd, Caden Weeks, and Tony Delario have committed, but that's not what we're here to look at. Where are our visits for this week? I believe week 10? I feel like we've got some visits for... No? Okay, maybe not. Obviously, LaMarcus Floyd is gone. But Tony Laporta, now our top kind of big prospect. We'll go to the recruiting board. Our prospect list, sorry, here in a second. But we are like far and away Tony Laporta is number one. And I don't know if that's because we offer playing time over teams and programs like Ohio State, A&M, Texas. Like, this might be a guy who's here for a year, has a good year, and dips. It'd be awesome if he stayed. I mean, he's the number 44 prospect in the country, number 3 for his position. Ridiculous. 6'1", not great acceleration or anything, but he does have some pretty good attributes. Outside of that, 95 jumping is ridiculous. 86 spec catch. So a guy in the red zone that we can go to and we have confidence in that can go up and get the damn ball. Let's go to the prospect list because, like I said, we need to bring in some dudes. Laporta right here, number 44. We are number 1. He's still at his top 8. So he's got to cut down to his top 5, top 3, whatever. I think we'll be in the race for him. I'm not saying we're going to get him. But let's look down the board here. My goodness. Percy Lafotu. It doesn't look great for us right now. I'm not going to lie. To land him or even be in his top 8. Caesar Honeycutt. Receiving back, 5'11", out of California. Milpitas, California. 5'11", 206 receiving back, so I like that. And his deal breaker is playing time. We can offer that at the running back position. I know we've got Wayshawn Parker, who is a true freshman this year, and in real life looks pretty damn good, in my opinion. And of course, Schlembaker, I believe, is a redshirt sophomore. I believe Leo Pulasi is a redshirt freshman. I could be wrong on that, but someone might have to fact check me. We've got some young guys, but if we were to bring in a 4-star running back, things would change, obviously. As here's an elusive back, 5'9", Dante Gaskin. Probably no relation to Miles Gaskin, former UW running back. As we continue to go down the board here. Let's see. Now, positions of need when you think of this team, defensive line. For sure, defensive line. Is this a tackle prospect? 6'3", 286, agile. I would assume that is some sort of offensive lineman. Oh, I accidentally just took him off. I guess we were already looking at him. There's Tommy Johns. We are second on Tommy Johns' top school, so that is awesome. I love to see that. Would love to bring in a guy with the name of Tommy Johns. Wouldn't you? I mean, that would just be hilarious. We'll add a couple more. That is 35. So actually, let's take this off, the tight end. Here we go. Alexander McGlynn, 3-star out of Texas. Cornerback, 6'1", 204. Deal breaker is brand exposure, so that's going to be hard to give him. But we're going to offer him a scholarship because we need some secondary help badly. We still got some time to scout him out. He's a slot tendency, interestingly enough. A new center, 3-star center would be awesome to bring in and develop. Jamie Buck offers scholarship, so I guess he was just on our board. Okay, deal breaker of playing time. We can definitely offer him playing time. I guess we can't. So Dante Gaskin will become our new top recruit here, and we might have to kind of be a heavy hitter here for Dante Gaskin. 5'9", 200 pounds out of Spanaway, Washington. I believe we already got someone out of Spanaway. Was that Caden Weeks? Yes. So Caden Weeks, a ton of high schools in Spanaway, Washington. Maybe this is Caden Weeks' teammate, and we can bring in a Dante Gaskin. I might do something I haven't done here in a while, and I might just send the house on Dante Gaskin. We don't have a running back with his attributes. I mean, we can look at 91 speed, 91 excel. Who on this team offers that? We're going to send the house on Dante Gaskin. It could be an absolutely stupid, dumb move, but we need to hop into this top 8. I know I haven't done that at all, but we'll DM Jamie Buck and be a little bit more conservative with him and Alex Bloom, along with Alexander McGill. But I guess we'll take off Caesar Honeycutt's from our board and go right back to the prospect list. Maybe look at pipelines again. And let's go to the D line. Obviously, LaMarcus Floyd. Yeah, that one hurt. We're number 1 for Bernie Kendricks. I believe we started recruiting him last week. I still don't understand this. Like, we were far and away the number 1. That's just BS, man. I feel like we don't have any D tackles, like high-end D tackles that we're really looking at. So let's go to that position first. Neither of these two guys, Oscar James or Jamar Case, are looking or have any deal breakers, I should say. Neither of these guys are offered scholarships at the moment, so I guess we'll just go with the highest rated one. 6'3", 307 or 6'4", 331. I feel like we need some meat. Let's actually go pause. Let's go with Jamar Case. And hopefully not catch a case here. We will play it conservative with him as well. DM him, offer a scholarship. Oh, we don't have any hours. Cool beans. Yeah, I think outside of that, we are looking pretty solid. So Jamar Case, McGlynn, Bloom, Buck, and Gaskin are our new recruits on the board. Laporta is by far number 1, our worry, I guess you could say. And then I will go back through and kind of square things out here and move the 3 stars on up in our recruiting board. But for now, I believe that is all we have to do before we get into this Utah State game. So let's get right into it. Oh, beautiful Pullman, Washington. It is snowing here late in the season. Week 10, I believe, or week 11. This might be week 11. 5-3 Cougs are hosting the 2-6 Utah State Aggies. And Utah State, hey, Utah gets some snow. But are they ready for Pacific Northwest snow? I guess we're about to find out. You might see a lot of running here today. John Mateer special could be in store for us. We will start off with the ball. I'm assuming the Aggies probably deferred, as Hills will receive the opening kickoff. And hits are going to feel a little bit harder today. You got to have some strength, some resiliency, mental toughness if you want to play in this type of weather. Aggies coming out in a light box. Schlenbaker in the backfield to start things off, and he will fall forward for 6. And it's going to be Schlenbaker again to the just 1 yard short on 3rd and 1. You don't want to go 3 and out here as we find Cooper Mathers. It is hard to see in this snow. Like, it is very hard to pick up on Aggies defenders right now as they drop back, but something we're going to have to deal with is Schlenbaker. I thought we had just an open lane. I didn't even see that guy coming in. Hulalasi now into the backfield. And he will get the carry and get 3. 3rd and 3 here for the Cougs from their own 41. As Schlenbaker will get a first down. It definitely hasn't been a pretty drive so far. We're going to get Mateer, though, on the run here. And flip it out. It's a fumble. Schlenbaker's got to get back there. This is going to be picked up and recovered. Oh, my goodness. I'm assuming that's going to be a legal block in the back. I tried to use your Schlenbaker back to get the ball. That is not at all how I wanted this game to start. So we are now behind. We just gave them a free 7 points, essentially. Not ideal. Especially as we are trying to get our season back here as Hills breaking tackles. Brandon Hills nearly broke that one loose. Had a lot of space to work with. Just couldn't get his feet under him quick enough to get out past that second level, as Schlenbaker will get 6. You're probably going to see a lot of 15 here today. Highlighted it at the start, as we got to set up our blocks a little bit, as they didn't really get set. We do pick up a first down, though. When do we look downfield? That kind of is the question here, as they're pressing Kyle Williams here on the outside. If that deep safety goes over the top, Schlenbaker will make the catch from the slot position and get 7. Little by little, we are working down the field, as that one is going to be broken up. Try to go late to Cooper Mathers. This looks like they're bringing a blitz from the left. I'm going to full slide over that direction. And we can't get the ball out. We had 2 open guys. That was just poor quarterbacking by myself. 4th and 3. And we've got to find a first down. Kyle Williams was wide ass open, and we threw it late. I don't even know why that corner came down. I could have easily thrown it over the top. Unbelievable. First 2 drives. And now we've got to come out and play some defense against the Aggies. That one, first play of the game for them on offense, is going to go for 2. I believe it's Spencer Petrus quarterbacking for the Aggies. Transfer from, I don't know why I want to say Oklahoma State. That's not right. As that one is going to go for a first down. It looks like no, 3rd and inches. Good hold there from the second level to keep the running back behind the line to gain. And this time it's going to be Budo Ukta and Augustine in for the stop. Aggies will punt. They will not get aggressive like we did. So a good opening defensive drive for us. Can't say the same on offense, as it was 3 plays for the Aggies and they were done. We've actually had a good amount of success today with the run game. We're just going to throw this one away. I probably did have Mathers underneath, but I just didn't see him. It's now quickly a 35. I don't know about you guys, but I am having a serious trouble seeing these receivers and corners. It's really seeing the corners. I can't really read anything deep because they're in all white, as that's going to be a little bit of a short kick. We will hold them at the 43. Petrus making calls at the line. And we've got no one home. Huge hole. And now the Aggies are on our side of the field. If I were them, I would just keep running. They go to the pass here on first down, and they lose 6. Phenomenal play by Tanner Moku, flying up from his safety spot. And that will be the end of the first quarter. We dominated time of possession, but did nothing with the ball. Looks like a little tight end screen, or maybe chip and go. 3rd and 15. Just gotta play the sticks here. And he's gonna get a sack. It was Andrew Edson. The Cougs D-line comes up big. Good coverage on the back end. And we're gonna get the ball back here, and we need to find a way to score. And a horrible kick. Hudson's going to field it. I thought I called for a fair catch. I guess I didn't. 1st and 10. And Mateer's going to keep it, and Mateer's got room. Mateer with a gain of 6. We're going to flip this play to the left. Let Chris Hudson have some space here to work with. Mathers has to get out and block. And he does not. No gain. I mean, that's just horrible execution. You have to get out there and block if you're that outside tight end. Mathers didn't, but we will still get it to Chris Hudson. A little bit of a low pass. First down to the Aggie side of the field. 4 receivers to my right, and we will go to Shackleford, who was one of them, for a pitch and catch and a first down. And that was just nice and easy right there. Looking like they're going to bring a safety blitz off the left edge here. We might have to get the ball out quick. We don't get the ball out quick. I wish Schlenbaker kind of just took his route. He would have been open far quicker. Or much quicker, I should say. We're going to keep Schlenbaker in the backfield this time, actually. And on the run here, we get it to Mathers. Gain of 6. I'm so glad he held on to it that time. We needed that one. I thought it was going to get picked for a second, actually. That was a little bit scary. 2 high safeties. Schlenbaker open underneath. First down. Hey, I never said today was going to be pretty. Handoff. Schlenbaker's got a hole. Schlenbaker to the 5 and to the 4. First and goal, Cougs. He was super effective the first couple weeks, showing that he still can be for this offense. I thought he got a yard there. Pulalasi now into the game, giving Schlenbaker a breather. And we're going to go to Pulalasi, who gets in the end zone. Cougar touchdown, and we are a point after away from tying this game back up. Janikowski, the kick is up and through. 7-7 ball game. It has been a grinded out contest so far. And we have actually a lot of offensive production, but only 7 points to show for it, which is really, really poor. And it looks like the Aggies will start from their own 15, get a gain of 6 up to the 22. Oh, it's an RPO. I cannot see these guys. I was trying to go break that up, but I'm going to have to just trust in our DBs today because I cannot see these Utah State players in these uniforms. I wish I knew what the weather was. I would have worn red instead of the white helmets and white pants. I mean, it's not hard to see, but it definitely ain't easy. Utah State players are completely snowed in. 2nd and 2 from the 40. Quick throw out to the running back. He's going to get a first down. We couldn't get out there quick enough. 1:56 here in the first half. Quick pass. We just can't get there quick enough. And they're running no huddle because they have found something. Over the middle. Petrus finds his man again. Aggies to the 19. They're inside the red zone. Now, this is a huge spot in the game because they're going to get the second half kickoff because they deferred in the first half. And what a throw and what a catch. Back in the end zone. We had a shot if our corners saw it. This is not an easy kick right here from the right hash to put the Aggies up 3. The kick is just inside the right post. Man, I was hoping that was just going to sail right out. It does not, but we have 49 seconds to play with. The clock stops on first down as Hills works his way through. We won't need a first down or those timeouts. Hills to the 5. The end zone, touchdown, Cougs. What is happening recently? I think we had a punt return 2 weeks ago, against Hawaii, and now a kick return. Brandon Hills, the freshman, superstar play right there. That is a momentum swinging play, and in a huge moment. We gave up 7 on a fumble and score, or scoop and score, sorry. And then we just got those free points right back with a special teams touchdown. So now we will sit back and just try not to allow any points within 35 seconds. That one is picked! Colson! We're going to have a shot at more! I don't know what Petrus was thinking on that throw. No reason to throw that, but he did. Hudson, get out of bounds. He will. 5 seconds come off the clock and a 7-yard gain. We're going to go back to this play. I have faith Mathers is going to get out there for that block. This time he does. Hudson around the edge. Chris Hudson to the 10. First and goal with 19 seconds left. We're going to have a couple shots here at the end zone. Realistically, you should have 3 shots, if not 4. We're going to send Cooper Mathers on a seam route to get Revere open, maybe on a clear. Mateer's going to get flushed out of the pocket. Mateer running around back there. Picks up a block, goes out of bounds. No! Oh, my goodness. We're going to bring Kyle Williams in. He's going to be running a speed out. Oh, shit. Trying to throw it to the back corner. I was trying to throw it to the back pylon and it got stuck on the corner, man. I was looking there the whole way, like literally no other option. I did not scan the field at all. And that is just poor management. You just can't throw that at the end of the half with points guaranteed, basically. Can't have it. Look at the time of possession, though. Almost 11 minutes for us on the field. Way more yards. I mean, we're getting off the field on defense. I got to give them that. 0 third down conversions for the Aggies. But that last play of the half is going to hurt. We got a free possession on a bad Spencer Petrus decision. And we did nothing with it. So, back at it. Haberer will kick away, and we got to keep playing really good defense. If we can get him to the third down, we've shown that we can get off the field. Jamori Colson, by the way, I believe either a freshman or a sophomore, has played unbelievable so far this year for us. He's had multiple picks. I'm pretty sure he's had a pick 6. As that first down throw goes for 8 to Davis on the right sideline again. Petrus continuing to make audibles here. And it's a play action, and no one is in the flat, and it's dropped. Oh my goodness. Bailout of the century if we can get off the field here. This is a run play, and it's going to be stuffed. We threw the blitz at him in Alukta. Second TFL of the day. He's been flying around the field. And like I said, we have been showing we can get off the field if we get him to third down, and that's exactly what we just did. 1st and 10 here from about midfield. Schlenbaker's going to get tackled in the backfield here. That's just poor blocking. 2nd and 13. Oh, we've got a huge hole. There's that O-line blocking for you. Big first down. 4 receivers bunched up to the right. It's going to be a quick screen out to Schlenbaker, but he's going to have nowhere to go. The receivers did not block very well for him. And now a 3rd and 6 from the 38. He's just going to take off himself. There's no one out to the right, and he picks up a first down to the 25. If you don't have to throw it in this weather, don't force it. Here's Kyle Williams on a drag route, and he'll get a gain of 6. I believe that's his first catch of the day, and it was. Got to try and find a way to get him more incorporated in this offense on a consistent basis. That was nearly a pick 6. We hit him late. He was open, but by the time we tried to throw it, he was not open. Wow, what a heads-up play there by the defensive lineman. Kyle Williams beat his man across the field. And we will have to kick a field goal. Janikowski, that one, true. But could have been more, but we'll take the touchdown lead. This is going to be a give to the running back, and that will be no gain. Andrew Edson, last couple weeks, he has been all over the field and makes another play right there. Big time. Thornton is going to be the one to get in there that time, I believe, with David Gusta. 3rd and 6. This is where we've been good all day long. That one broken up by CB1. Gushikin got his hand in there, made some contact at the catch point. I believe that might have been Davis out there, who's beat us a couple times. As another really bad punt. Barely gets over midfield. And actually, it didn't get over midfield. Kyle Williams speed out. That's what we were trying to do in the red zone. That time, though, it was on an RPO. And here we go. Atier scanning. Had Williams wide open, but the pressure got there. Was trying to take our shot play to maybe get something big over the middle. We had it, but couldn't connect. We do get our first down, though, with Schlenbaker. Oh, Mathers beat his man big time. Down the right sideline, Cooper Mathers. Inside the 10, 1st and goal, Cougs. 3rd time's a charm, right? Hudson, across the formation. Gets a block from Mathers, and he's got space to the corner of the end zone. Chris Hudson, touchdown. Cougs back on top big now. And this is going to start forcing Utah State's hand to throw the ball. And so far today, they haven't shown that they can do that. At least consistently. Their run game is what got them down the field on their touchdown drive. They will start from the 19. And we can start becoming even more aggressive now on the defensive side. They go run. Alukta was there to make his 3rd TFL of the day. Could not wrap up, though. Uda Alukta, man. Special player today. They go with a power concept. Alukta and Augustine in on the tackle right there. 3rd and 7. Gotten off the field every time today. Let's do it one more time and try to get the ball back and increase our lead even more. Pressure finally gets there. That time I believe it was Elder, and it was. We are continuing to show our dominance on the defensive side today. Does this go past the 50? And it does. Hudson will have a chance to return this, actually. Hudson breaks one, but right into another tackle. And this is where a little bit of clock management will start to take place. Mateer, the give. Schlenbaker, the run. 1st down. Do the Aggies start getting a little more aggressive? Start sending some safety blitzes. Oh, over the top. Safety was in man coverage. Kyle Williams, deep shot. And they connect. There it is. And now we are to the 1-yard line. We finally hit on the big play, and Schlenbaker, who has been all sorts of reliable today, finally gets his touchdown that he deserves. It was a disguised man coverage on 1st and 10 from midfield, and you can trust that Kyle Williams is going to beat man coverage deep, and that's exactly what he did. Unbelievable stuff, and now it is a 21-point lead. Screw clock management. When you have man coverage with your best receiver, you're going to take it. Oh, and this is going to be popped outside. It was good blocking originally, but Gushikin and Moku make a fantastic play. Petrus looking to the sideline for the audible. It's a quick pass to the tight end. Or no, it was the wide receiver, Davis. He gets 2. Interesting play call when you need yards and you need them quickly. End of the third quarter, Cougs up 21. But this is where we should be. This Aggies team is not good. Just like last week with San Diego State. That Aztecs team was not good. We need these dominant wins late in the season. Empty formation for Petrus. 5 receivers out wide. That's going to be a deep ball, and it is going to be way underthrown, and it's Colson again. Colson, he's got a lane. Jamori Colson, pick 6. We might have to be start calling this dude pick 6. This is ridiculous. The ball skills that he has when it is in the air have been outstanding this year. In a corner, to have 2 picks in these conditions, unbelievable. And what looked like it was going to be a game after one half has turned into a WSU routing here in the second. They're going to take the check down. Running back is going to get a first down here with that one. So now 1st and 15. Aggies. Petrus scanning, and that's going to be incomplete. Thornton making a play at the catch point. That's a tough play to make as a linebacker, especially trailing a running back like that, as that's going to be over the middle on a drag route. Davis beat Gushikin this time, and he gets up to midfield. Well, that's going to be another false start, this time on the right guard. False start on offense. Petrus scanning. Stick concept. Pressure gets there. Gusta off the edge. The last couple weeks, we have found our pass rush. And it makes things so much easier on the back end, as we were giving up a ton of yards because our pass rush just couldn't get there, as that's just another inaccurate throw. He had 2 guys open. Was Petrus at Oregon State? I'm still trying to figure out where Petrus came from. That's going to be way short of the sticks. Obviously, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They really have no other choice, and why would you punt it anyway? So 4th and 12. Petrus scanning. He's going to wind up deep. Moku's there, and he's going to catch, and he's got space to run. Tanner Moku back out to the 18. This defense is fired up, and as they should be, they are playing phenomenal football. Now we will run the clock. Schlenbaker, another great blocking play. So 3rd down here as we run the clock to just over 4 minutes left. We got to snap this ball. And we won't get it off. I forgot I had to put Mathers in motion. So now 3rd and 9. I'm going to expect some sort of blitz. I would have to imagine they've got to be coming here. It's a nickel blitz. We'll get it out to Hudson. Makes the catch. But no reason to go for 4th down here for us. We'll just kick this one back to Utah State. A little bit of a short kick, as McKenna and Augustine are the first ones down there to make the tackle. So I guess we didn't have any recruits here today, but I kind of wish we did. Even though it is snowing, that's not the greatest thing to mark it, as that's going to be another horrible throw, but he didn't really have anything to go to. This would have been a really good game for recruits to be at, though. I think after this game, though, we have... Oh, is it... Hold on, let me think. I don't think the Cougs play Nevada this year. I know we've got Wyoming and Oregon State for sure, as we sent the nickel blitz. DJ Augustine, or Keontae Augustine, sorry, gets there. Because, yeah, Oregon State and Wyoming are the last 2 games. And what are you doing? We're just going to go down with this one. Spencer Petras. Oh my goodness. Not sure what his game plan was today, but it definitely wasn't to make good decisions because he has not made one good one all game long. 3rd and 5. One more play before the 2-minute warning, and Schllenbaker just working his way through. That might be 100 yards on the day. It was not. He is at 16 carries, 95 yards. Let's try and get him these 5 yards. Schllenbaker gets 3 of them. 17 carries, 98 yards, and a touchdown. And not to mention he's got like 4 or 5 catches on the day as well. And that should be it. 18 carries, 100 yards for Schllenbaker. His first 100-yard performance probably since Texas Tech. I think he had 100. Might have to fact check myself on that one. 3rd and 4. All we got to do is run this play, and the game is over. Schllenbaker, first down, and we'll go down just to pad the stats a little bit more. 13 seconds left. We'll have to snap it one more time, actually. Mateer, best formation in football. And the last 2 weeks, we went to San Diego State, dominated. Actually, last 3 weeks. Let's go back 3 weeks. Hawaii, we dominated. Went to San Diego, dominated. Came back home and dominated. The defense has been just so good. Wish we didn't lose to Fresno State big. But in the games that we had to win against Hawaii, San Diego State, and Utah State, 3 teams that we should beat and should beat in a dominating fashion, we have done so. Huge win here on the palouse. Schllenbaker by far should be player of the game outside of Jamori Colson, but offensively Schllenbaker should be. What a game for the Cougs. I cannot tell you how good it feels to get those 3 wins in a row. We were sitting at 500 after, let's actually go check this. So first 2 weeks, we got a huge win at home against Texas Tech. Great game. But we lost to UW. We had a horrible just meltdown in the 4th quarter against San Jose State. And let's actually go see. I want to see if Schllenbaker went for 100 here. 95, so that might have been his first one of the season. Okay, so yeah, Schllenbaker all the way back to week 1 against FCS, where it was a 100-yard performance. So we got a big win on the road, on the blue, at Boise. Got decimated by Fresno State. But these last 3 weeks have been phenomenal. We've got New Mexico coming up. We're at New Mexico in Albuquerque. 5-4 team out there. Should be a winnable game, though. Maybe a little more competitive than the last couple weeks. And then, so we got 2 road games and then Wyoming at home. So we won't be back home for a while. We'll be at Albuquerque and Corvallis. Got to win both of them. We got our 1 Pac-12 meeting with Oregon State. We got to win out here. Big things to look forward to as we will head forward 1 more week and hope we got some more recruits to commit to us. That's really the big thing here. Braden Brown, we are number 1 for him, the JUCO right tackle out of Colorado, I believe. Yeah, 6'7", 305. Would love to try and develop that. A lot of potential there for sure. Juan Pinto, 2-star left end. We need some more D-line help. Looks like we're far and away his number 1. Tommy Johns, high school linebacker out of Cedar Hill, Texas. 6'1". I love what he has to offer. Hidden gem dev as well. Praying that he ends up on the palouse. Could you imagine Tommy Johns on the palouse? No, you couldn't, because it's just an amazing thing. Bernie Kendricks, 3-star left end out of Sarasota, Florida. We are damn near covering that. Oh my goodness. So, big things on the horizon for the Cougs. Let's go check out our recruiting board before we end this one. Jamori Colson, Pac-12 Player of the Week. How could it not be, to be honest? Give me Schllenbaker offensive. There it is. Javensky Schllenbaker, sophomore running back. Well-deserved. Honestly, very well-deserved. So back to the board. Gaskin, we are in his top 3. So maybe once this resets, maybe we'll be on top. We're the closest to home. He wants playing time. We can offer that. Tony Laporta, he's almost down to his top 5. We're just trying to buy something here, or get something out of these recruits. Oh, didn't mean to back out. But these top 2, we're really looking to land to try and bring in some talent. And we can offer playing time to almost all these guys. I don't know why it says we can't. Sione Fadafehi, 4-star right guard out of Vegas. Would love to have him. He's kind of in the same spot of with Caden Weeks in the fact that he's a little bit undersized for the guard position, but we can swing either of them inside, and it would be just fine. So he's wanting brain exposure. That would be hard to offer him. That is the one thing. Percy Lafotu, the 4-star possession tight end. We are actually number 1 on his list of schools. So things starting to develop here. Bernie Kendricks, far and away, number 1. We already went over that. Jamar Case, we are still not in his top 10, but we will quickly DM him before we end this, and we'll leave the 45 hours kind of for the rest. Doesn't look likely we're going to land Jimmy Reef, and we will just look ahead and try to use our 45 hours to the best of our ability. When we come back for the next episode, Tommy John's, though, looking kind of likely. He might end up in Pullman, Washington. We will have to wait and see, though. Laporta, Gaskin, Fadafehi, and Lafotu as well. I am very excited where these 4 are headed, because it looks like they're headed in our direction. But like I said, we'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all better be back for next week. 2 6-win teams in Albuquerque. Won't have to worry about snow there, but it's going to be a big-time game. But thank you guys so much for watching again. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see out of recruiting for next video. And yeah, take it easy, and peace.